what you have in hand. Say you have a mystery basket. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to transform it into something unique, something special? So, I mean, doing those in that aspect always challenges me to be a greater chef.
Yeah, I mean, one thing about those shows, I think, too, is the fact that, you only have a limited amount of time. I don't know how long, how often that you've done Chopped, but, just to getting to know what's in the kitchen or where things are, that kind of helps you in that situation. I mean, how was it for you in order to compete, just to kind of know to know where things were? And, I don't think you got very much time to be able to explore, to see where everything is, right?
No, you really don't have much time. You just kind of, I think you just have to observe when you walk in, observe where everything is, and, just know what steps you're going to take next. What steps, what's the longest step versus the shortest step? What ingredients are you going to use? So just kind of watching where the equipment is, where the pantry is, what certain items are in the pantry, where the spices are, where the dry goods are. So, but you're right, you don't have a lot of time because you really have, I guess you would say 20 or 30 seconds to really figure something out and, make it happen because you don't have a lot of time. The time goes so quickly, and before you know it, 20, 30 minutes are up. So you have to really observe and, be focused and be mindful of where everything is in the kitchen.
Did any of that, any of the experience of maybe working in different kitchens help you out in that aspect? I mean, obviously with different kitchens that you've probably worked in, things are at different places and all that as well. And obviously you have a little bit more time, but has that kind of helped you out in terms of, kind of where your spatial recognition is in terms of it?
I mean, it always helps. It always gives me the ability to adapt because I'm always in a different kitchen. I'm always, whether it's a big kitchen or a small kitchen, they may not have everything that you need, even though they may say they have everything that you need, but they don't have everything you need. So it helps you adapt to how to use equipment to get things out quicker and really work in different kitchens. So I guess I could say just the ability to adapt is has been very useful for me.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's one of those things where you gotta have to adapt, and all that as well. I mean, it's great to be able to to have that experience as well. I mean, there's a little bit of almost a little bit of excitement in terms of that, just to have not necessarily be in the same place at the same time and kind of have a new experience every single time you have the opportunity to cook and kind of work your way around it. Is that am I saying that correctly? Is it exciting for you to be able to kind of let your creative mind work in terms of not only the dishes but also just to have the ability to kind of adapt to what you have in terms in front of you?
Yes, I mean you're definitely saying that correctly. It's a unique gift to have in your skill set because every kitchen may not have a spice you need. You say if I forget a spice and you think they may have a spice in your pantry and they don't. What are you going to do to really substitute it? How are you going to substitute the dish and really slightly transform it, but still make it taste the same, that for the flavor profile that you want. So each kitchen is different, and I mean not just on the food aspect, but even on the equipment aspect also. Because some may have 4-burner stoves, some may have a 6 or 8-burner stove. So you have to really figure out your time management plays a big part. If you're doing a big dinner, I've done a 5-course dinner on a 4-burner stove, no problems. No problems at all. So that makes it easier to do the same thing on an 8-burner stove. So it's the ability to use your time management skills and adapt to every situation.
I mean, do you usually have a sous chef with you? I mean, is that somebody that you usually bring, or is that something that they assign? I mean, how's that situation go?
I'm not. I usually do. I guess. Well, I guess I could say it depends on the project. If it's a small project, no, I don't have one. But if it's a bigger project, yes, I do have sous chefs that I can delegate, and give them different projects to really make sure the dinner is flow smoothly. So the ability to trust them and know that they can handle the job is mind blowing. So I've been fortunate to have some great sous chefs under me, and we put out some great dinners together.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of exciting for you right now. I mean, anything big coming up for you during this holiday season or next year?
I mean, during the holiday season, just cruising through the holidays. It's been nonstop since Thanksgiving. And we're right in the grind of it. So, more holiday parties this week coming up, and the following week, up to New Year's. Then, middle of January, we're going to do a pop dinner in Santa Monica. So, excited for that with a group called Stage and Table. Also going to have 3 more spice blends coming out soon. So hopefully this month, if not early in January. So looking forward to that. And so those are a couple of things that I have coming up that I'm definitely excited and looking forward to sharing with everyone.
Yeah, I want to mention that people can go to RondenoCulinaryDesigns.com. That's RONDENO CulinaryDesigns.com. You can get Ryan's array of spices, and if you get his spice collection, you also get a free book which has some really great recipes on it as well. So please go to his website. You can take a look and see some of his recipes as well, and some of the menus and stuff that he's done on there. So please go to his website. Guys can also go to his Twitter and his Instagram. His Instagram is NolaChef212, and you can also go to Facebook, Chef Ryan Rondeno. Anything else I'm forgetting at all, Ryan?
No, I think that's it. Yeah, you can also let them know. I also have a T-shirt line, some motivation T-shirts, some cooking T-shirts. So if you feel inspired, you need some inspiration, pick up a T-shirt. So I think that's about it. You covered everything. You did a great job.
No problem at all. Everybody, I mean, you guys can go over. I mean, if you're looking for a last-minute Christmas gift, or somebody that's a really good cook in your family and needs a really great gift, please go over to his website. It's absolutely great to be able to have that as well. Ryan, absolute pleasure to have you on, and we'll try to get you to talk to you back in the new year. And best of luck to you. And I'm glad to see you're busy. I hope you don't get overworked, and have a nice holidays.
Definitely. You have a great holiday. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem, Ryan.
All right.
Yeah, bye. Ryan Rondeno, everybody, you guys can check him out. Like I said, the website is RondenoCulinaryDesigns.com. That's RONDENO CulinaryDesigns.com. You guys can check out his shop there with the shirts and the spices. And like I said, if you get this spice collection, you'll be able to get a free book of his recipes for free. And there's some recipes on there as well if you guys want some ideas. So please go to his website, and you can check him out on social media with that in mind. We'll have probably one more show next week. I'll let you guys know who that's going to be in a couple of days. And then we'll be taking a couple weeks off for the holidays. And then we'll be back. I do have a guest lined up right around New Year's, either before or after, because she's really, really good about talking a little bit about, getting some goals taken care of. Obviously, with the New Year's resolutions coming up, it'll be a great time for her to be on the show. So it'll either be right before or right after New Year's. We'll let you guys know on that as well. Follow us on Twitter at SWIV, and somewhere in Vegas on Facebook. Like I said, we're going to be making a move over to Spreaker. I don't know, I don't know exactly what's going on with Blog Talk, if we're going to be completely enveloped over to Spreaker or not. If that's the case, then we got some technical issues to work out with, so we may, in January, we may be working on tweaking on a couple things. Like I said, big year in 2019 once we get there. We'll be relaunching some Cincinnati Sessions. And the Wombat Sports Podcast will be relaunching as well over on Spreaker. And then we'll have a bunch of different stuff going on as well. So check us on social media at SWIV on Twitter, and somewhere in Vegas on Facebook. Like I said, I'll have a announcement who's going to be on next week in the next couple of days. Thanks again all for joining us, and I hope you guys are having happy holidays. And for those of you who are celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah to you. We'll be back next week. Probably going to be probably going to be our final show of the year. And like I said, I'll let you guys know who that is going to be in a couple of days. With that in mind, thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you guys next week. 1 p.m. Pacific, and 5 p.m. Eastern. There you go.
The Starlight Lounge presents An Evening with the Progressive Box.
Old moon, yeah. That's Hugo, tickling the ivories. He just saved by bundling home and auto with Progressive. Gonna finally buy a ring for that gal of yours, Hugo? Send her my condolences. Hi-oh! This next one's for you, too. There's a burglar in my heart. Thank you.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
The outcome of Brexit may not be certain, but one thing is clear. Your business could face serious challenges. Enterprise Ireland's wide range of supports will help you plan, innovate, compete and diversify. Speak to your Enterprise Ireland Development Advisor or visit prepareforbrexit.ie, an initiative of the Government of Ireland.
With 0% finance on our Seed, Stonic and Sportage models, you know you'll get an unbeatable deal at your local Kia dealer. But as well as great finance deals, you'll get something else as well. The reassurance of knowing that wherever the next 7 years bring you, Kia has you covered. The Kia 7-year warranty, quality redefined. For more, visit kia.com. Lending criteria and terms and conditions apply.